So the government has decided to oppose the Mercosur trade deal. But what exactly is the deal and why was it so controversial here? The trade deal between Europe and the South America's Mercosur bloc will see import taxes removed on the majority of exports from both areas. For the EU, 91% of EU exports will see duties removed, and in return, 92% of Mercosur exports to the EU will no longer have duties on them. This will happen over a period of at least 10 years. One crucial part, for Ireland anyway, is the EU would allow an increased quota of 99,000 metric tonnes of beef into the EU market. This was controversial for a number of reasons. There was a fear that cheaper beef being imported into the EU market would impact the income of EU farmers. There were concerns over food standards in countries like Brazil, as well as concerns over the climate and the impact farming in Brazil has had on the Amazon rainforest. But there are benefits and opportunities for Ireland too. According to an impact assessment report by the Department of Enterprise in 2021, the deal would see Ireland's export to Mercosur increase by 17% and would be worth €1.2 billion in 2035. At a time when the government is focused on opening up trade links with other countries, the Taoiseach, for example, has spent this week in China, this part of the deal, in theory, goes along with exactly what the government is pushing for. There would be new business opportunities for areas including chemicals and pharmaceuticals, electrical equipment and beverages including whisky. For chemicals and pharmaceutical products, Irish exports to Mercosur amount to approximately €1.02 billion. The Department of Enterprise estimated that should the deal go through, Irish exports in this sector would increase by 104%. While the trade deal is expected to be passed by the EU Council on Friday, it still has to go through the European Parliament, when over 700 MEPs will make their decision. With most Irish MEPs set to vote against the deal, there is still a way to go before the deal is fully ratified.